Hey, I'm back again. Right, I've popped out my chipboard pieces, ready to go. I don't paint them or anything. I like the colour that they already are. So I've got my trim. All I need to do is cut it down to size. I've done that piece already. And all I do is go along the top edges like that. So you want to cut all your trim to size. And what I do, find where I want to cut. You can use scissors or all those, your wire cutters. Make sure they're all the same length, or the right length I should say. So that one's going to go there. Oh, might have done one too many there. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I might get away with it on the other side. I'll hide it with a butterfly. That's what I'll do. Hide it with a butterfly. Oh, I've done it again. I think it's the clippers. You're better off with scissors, I think. And that's okay, that one. I'm going to swap that one over there. Put that one on there. And to attach these, I just use my glossy accents. If you want to go down the front and the back with your trim, you are welcome to do that. So I'm just going to add all my glossy accents on. Make sure it's not bunged up. Oh, what I forgot to say is I went over all my straps and my handle with glossy accents as well. So get in right in the crease of that strap where it joins onto the paper. And add your bits on. Make sure they're round the right way. Where's my ruler? That's what I did last time, just pushed it in with my ruler. Make sure it's straight. Like that. So you do that for all your pieces. Again, make sure they're all up the right way. Put them on. And just use your ruler to make sure it's all nice and straight. And up the right way, of course. Turn that round so I can see it. That's okay. That don't look very down, does it, that one? Do that again. Make sure it's down. Did I say that already? Probably. And the last piece. Like that. Excuse me. So there's your trim. So while I've got my glossy accents out, I didn't have any pink pearls for the studs. So I am going to use these. I'm not sure if I got these from the Trinket Parlour. I think some of them I did. So, and just decide how many you want and where you want them. How many did I put on the top of the other one? 2, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to do 4 on this one. So place them where you want them. If you want to measure, measure. I'm not going to do all that. And then glossy accents. Pop it down, make sure it's as best in the middle as you can get it. Middle of your strap, I mean. Ooh. Let's go over a bit. One there. One about there. I think. Okay. Same for the other side. I will use my ruler for this bit. There. There. I need to move that over a bit. Better. And then the last one about here ish. Alright. So that's your studs and your trim. Oh no, I need to do the back and front. Right, so I'm only going to put one on the top bit, in the middle. on that side. So, like that. And then 2 down the bottom, I think. On there. Put them on, then sort them out. Give the glossy accents time to take. But hurry up, it's starting to get a bit dingy and dark. So make sure they're straight. So that's your back. And then you want to do the same for the front. Try not to move anything. Put your glossy accents on. 1 on the lid and 2 down the bottom. Did I put them on the handle? I did put it on the handle. I'll do that. I might put an extra one on as well. Let's do that first. On there. One on the handle. So I don't know if to just put 1 in the middle here or put 2 on. Let's have a look, shall we? I think I'm going to do 2, as I've got enough. Yeah. And the last one. So there's your front. Again, make sure they're all lined up and on nicely. Okay. So try not to knock them. I think that's it with the glossy accents. So I'm just going to put that to one side a minute and let it have a bit of drying time. Now I've coloured my butterfly, both sides. I did paint them again. I didn't have any gesso or white paint, so I used this only B&Q acrylic paint, or satin it is. It's called Light Rain. It's just like an off-white, but I don't have any white or gesso, so that's what I've used. So I've coloured that one already. Now this is what I used. It looks darker than it actually is, and I must have made this probably over a year ago, and I've got a little bit left in the bottom, so I thought I'd use it up. It's not quite the right pink, but to be honest, it's the only pink I've got. And I've also used some of the Trinket Parlour because it's got lots of shimmer in it. So I colour it all with the pink first, and then I go over it with Trinket Parlour, because the one I made isn't as sparkly and lovely. So I will show you all I do is, can you see it? Sorry about the white glare, but this is my Bo Peep bit, as I call it. Let's do it this side. You'll see it better once I start colouring it. So what I do is I build up the coats, put a coat on, dry it. If it needs more, add more to whatever colour you like. So I don't know if you can see that yet, but so that's my first coat. I'm just gonna dry it. Sorry about the noise. Too much in there, it's not drying. That's better. So that's my first, I don't know if you can see in this light, that's my first coat. So I'm going to do that again. Let's get the edges. Again, I'm going to dry that. Excuse the noise. Another coat. I think that will be it. So there you are. I'm not sure if you can see the colour very well in this light. And then what I do is I use my Trinket Parlour shimmer because it's lovely. It's got loads of shimmer in it. So shake it up, and if you notice, it brings out the colour even better. So that's that. That's how I coloured my butterfly and my resin piece. Okay, so I'm just going to leave them to one side for a minute. Let them cool down. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I haven't got my flowers. I'll have to get my flowers out in a minute. Let's just put that up a bit so you can see the lid. Okay. So pretty so far. Now, the first thing I did was added a doily underneath. Well, this is from the Trinket Parlour as well, and I've used the other half of this on something else. So I've only got half. So I think I'll have that one. How did I do it? You can see it just here, look, here and under this bit. But as I'm going to put flowers there, I'm just going to put it on this side. I think I've got a bit of ink on that one. So let's lay it all out first. Make sure I get it in the right place. In fact, I've got ink on that. Right, I'm not going to use that because I've got ink on it. So, get my chipboard. I'm going to have that up there like that. So, waste not, want not. Shall I cut a bit off? Let's have a look at the short bit. That one like that. I'm just going to cut it off at the bottom. And then that bit will go there. And then I want another piece sort of around there. In fact, I might even cut those bits off as well. Ooh. That's how I want it, like that. Can you see? Try and hold it down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And because I like these, I'm just going to cut off the bits that are hidden so I can use them elsewhere. Cut that off. So that will go like that. and use my glossy accents on this one. I'm not going to use that other piece. Save that. So just coat it with, oh, don't know if I should put the light on actually. That's okay. So I want that like that. Cut that down a bit. I'm going to have that like that. So that's how I've placed my chipboard pieces. Now, hot glue gun time. I need that and that. And I'm just going to make some little banners. Sorry, doing that off camera, aren't I? That's all I've done is just, with the paper that I use, just cut some banners. Like that. And they're going to go under my resin piece. So let's have a look. I'm going to put the big one there. Can you see? Try and do this without dropping it all. I hope you can see. So that's them. I'm going to ink the edges of those so that they stand out a bit. Oh yeah, I meant to give this a bit of an ink as well. My resin piece. Bit of vintage photo on it. Like that, if you can see that. Now I'm going to do my banners. You won't be able to see the top, so that one. Where's my other one gone? Still on the box. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to have that sort of like that. That one come in like that. And that one like that. Yes. So, hot glue gun, dab of glue, put the bottom one down, and then dab of glue for that. If you want to do a bit down the bottom, you can. Oh, that's done now, never mind. And then put plenty on your resin piece. And pop that on where you want it. Hold it down for a second. I might. Oh, it's a nice little bit there. Put a bit more of that on. Under the resin. So that's that. Next you want your butterfly. You need something as well. Let's just go a bit of vintage photo around the edges. Yes. Let's see if I can just bend him up a little bit more. That's better. Like that, I think. Right, okay, let's go for it. Hot glue. Oh, need a refill. Hot glue. And then pop him where you want him. Okay. So that's that. Now I need to find some flowers, so bear with me, I'll be back in a sec. I'm back again. Right, I've got my flowers all sorted, all from the Trinket Parlour, and my leaves. All I've done is added some of the trim on the butterfly as well. Okay, so now it's time to do the flower arranging. I think they're going to be a bit big, so I am going to cut them down a bit. So let's put my flowers on first. So hot glue. And I want that one like that. So maybe I need a bit of hot glue there as well. Hold that down like that. And then I'm going to have This one, I think, maybe like that. Yeah, let's just go for it. I'm not the great, I always say it, but I'm not the greatest flower arranger, so they're my white ones. These are the pink ones, also from the Trinket Parlour. I'll put the light on now because it was getting a bit dark, so I hope you can see this. All I did was cut off the stems on the flowers, and with this one I made a little loopy thing. So now I'm going to, I'm not sure I'm going to put a leaf the other side, but definitely this side. Put my leaf, lift all my flower up, put my leaf under there. Might have to cut that one down a bit more because it's going to cover her up too much. Yeah. Give it a trim, give it a haircut. And there's going to be another flower over that, so yeah, that will do. Just going to trim that little bit off there. Add some glue. And you want that one in there, like that. And then I'm going to just, I need to do something with that white one. Fill it in with the pink flowers. So that one in there. And I'm going to have one at the bottom. Like that. I don't know if you can see it, but and then I've got another pink one that I might add up there or in there. I think that can go up there. Lift all my bits up as much as I can. Put that one in there. Oh well, that don't look too bad, does it? So you probably can't see the colours very well in this light. I've got some stamens as well. So I'm just going to pull a bunch of them out. I'm actually going to cut them. And then ones and that one. Okay, so a little bunch of those. And I'm going to put them by the leaf. Just give that a trim. What I do is just twist it round at the bottom. Lift up my flowers and push those in there like that. Move them around to where you want them. Okay, and that's them there. And I think I might put a few on the other side. Not too many. Trim the ends off. Add your glue. And then I'm going to put in there. I think that's it. Now, what I did with the other one is I just dabbed some white gesso on the high areas and on the butterfly, just to lighten it up a bit. But as I said, I haven't got any. I don't want to use that light rain, because it's more grey against the pink. So if you can see, there's like white bits, and that just breaks up the colours in this. But I can't do it until I get some white paint. So that's it. We are done. Oh no, we're not. Some Trinket Parlour crystal glitter glue. So let's have a go with this. Put some of this on. Oh, and I forgot to add my little thingy. Where am I going to put him? Under there somewhere, I think. Yeah. So, just there. And now I'm just going to, I think I used some, what do you call it? Winkostella last time. That's it, make sure it's coming out. So I'm just going to go around the old flutterby. Around the edges. Turn it around so I can see it. Give it a little bit of a sparkle. And then I'm just going to go over some of the lines, the definition of the, on the leaves, not on the leaves, on the wings. And the other one. Like that, that looks better. and on some of this, just dabbing it, nowhere in particular. In the creases of her dress. On the flowers. And I think on some of the flowers. Just dabbing it on. Just pretty it up a bit more. There. Give it a bit of sparkle. That's better. I think that will do. I hope you can see the sparkle. Not sure if you can. I'll take some photos and I think add them to the end so that, probably in the morning actually, so that it's natural light. Can you see the sparkle a bit? So there's your suitcase. I think that's it. I think I'm done. I haven't forgotten anything, have I? No. Excuse me. Right, so there you are, all done. Just need a little closure of some kind. I'm going to have a think about that. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it went on, but it's one of those little construction projects that take time. So if you've got a day to spare, by the time you've done all your prepping and everything, a good 5 hours. I think this video, the 3 parts will be about an hour each. So there's your 3 hours plus your other bits and pieces that I did off camera, you know, prepping and that sort of thing. Get your glue strands off. So there you are. My 2 mini suitcases for my great nieces. Now, I have a great nephew as well. So next week, I'm going to do something for him. So join me next week for my next design team project. Oh, do you know what? Before I go, let's put the footsies on. Forgot about that. Now for this, I'm going to use these 6000. It's what I used on the last one. And again, you can get this. This is from the Trinket Parlour. Let's just get all my glue up the top because I'm running out. I've got another one somewhere. If I can get the lid off, of course. Oh no, I'm not even going to fight with that. Bear with me, I'm going to go. Oh, right, I've got it. Where's my bin? Over there. So, again, this is from the Trinket Parlour. Oh, 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 oh. Get that on. Take the lid off. Don't know if I have to put a hole in the end. Oh, maybe not. No. Okay, so I'm not going to use brads or anything on here. All I do is go around here with my E6000. Get my little box. Oh, do you know what? I didn't think about that when I was putting my things on. These straps. So it slightly overhangs, but hey, it'll be fine. Oh, now I need to put it down. Put it that way. And again with your E6000, hold it by the foot so you don't get it on your fingers. It's nice and strong, so I can do them all. And that last one. Oh, feels like Friday today. Is it Friday? It is Friday, that's why. Silly moon eye. Is it Friday? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's my, poor, it stinks, E6000. So, oh, make sure you put it on the right way. So there's the back feet on. Just do the same for the front. Oh, I hope that's not going to be in the way. That might be why I didn't put, oh, it is, look. Right, I'm going to have to pull those off because they're in the way. Oh, pulled my back foot off. Where's my ink? I might re-stick them down after I've put my foot on. way. Now you are definitely going to have to give these time to dry. But there you are, there's your 4 feet. As you can see, I had to pull these those bits off, but what I'll do is just reattach them like that. Okay, so there you are. Let's put that over there so they can, oh, make sure it stands up. Yep. So let me put that somewhere where I'm not going to knock it over on the floor under the chair. So thank you for joining me. Keep them because I'm going to put them back on. Let's clean my glue up. Put my lid on. Don't need that one anymore, do I? Right, sorry, I'll clean up in a minute. Some my glue gun. Right, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it today, actually. And as I said, all your bits and pieces and your loveliness can be found at the Trinket Parlour. You can find the Trinket Parlour on Facebook. If you just do a search for them, ask to join the group, you will be added and welcomed, and then you can search through all the albums of loveliness and buy to your heart's content. And believe me, you will. You really will. Plus they do a monthly box as well, so if you like a surprise, excuse me, if you like a surprise, order yourself a monthly box and then you'll get that. I think it's released around the 20th, about this time of the month, and you will receive a lovely, lovely box of loveliness. So head on over to the Trinket Parlour, as I said, on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. Sorry it's taken so long, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So if you've got any questions, please ask away. I will leave a link to the Trinket Parlour on Facebook below, so you can just click on it or copy and paste it to your browser, and so it's easier for you to find. Thanks again. I will see you next week with my next design team project. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.